We're in the midst of a really powerful series on leadership and realizing that it is a must-have when it comes to leading and running a small business. Make sure you check us out at mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy. We've got a great 7-minute assessment that you can take as a business owner to assess the health of your business. So why does leadership matter? I think it's an important question that we've got to answer when we look at this idea of leadership because it's such a broad topic. Yeah, I was thinking back, one of our owners, a call hit his cell phone around 7:47 a.m. on a Wednesday morning. It was one of the most stable key employees, and she sounded really scattered. Over the next few minutes, the key employee began explaining a situation happening at home that was really agonizing. It was an addiction with a member of their home that had led to a family member stealing money from this employee to the point that insufficient funds were flagged at the employee's bank account. She was wrecked, she was broken, she was hurt, and she was trying to run the household with an overdrawn bank account. The business owner who had received the call was in a place to have this employee stop by his office so that they could sit down and really think through this and grieve and game plan next steps. So a couple of people were in there and they were leading their employee through a remarkable and frankly unprecedented situation. Leadership matters because followers are often in a position where finding their own way can be too taxing or in some cases impossible. Leaders can only lead in an atmosphere where there are followers ready to follow. I want to say that again. Leaders can only lead in an atmosphere where there are followers ready to follow. In any culture, there will always be followers to follow. The great challenge is finding leaders who are committed to lead them. Vision is said to be the beacon by which the attention of followers can be harnessed into a movement that genuinely transforms. Where there is no vision, we are warned in the Jewish proverbs, people will scatter. So where does such unifying vision emerge? From leaders, people who are willing to risk their reputation, their capabilities, and their relationships to craft a snapshot of some future compelling destination. And then, with great repetition and spirit, a leader invites followers along the highway of values to the destination of vision, all for a defined purpose or a mission. Leadership matters because without it, people scatter. Leadership matters because without it, people take aim at nothing. Leadership matters because when apathy sets in and fear slowly begins to chip away, it is leadership that speaks up. It calls out and puts into motion the very vision-centered activity that will either have victory or defeat, believing that either one is better than the apathy of nothing at all. Leadership matters because lukewarmness is the default of a life without leaders. When a leader emerges, technologies shift and grow. When a leader emerges, ideologies begin spreading. When a leader emerges, movements begin their important work of transformation. When a leader emerges, life gets pushed, moved, spun, lifted, and dropped. Theodore Roosevelt famously reminds us that it is the cold and timid soul who have never known either victory or defeat. Leadership matters because our own transformation and growth matters, because in victory there's value and in defeat there's value. Without leadership, we are left to a life with timidity and fear. But with leadership, we embrace power, love, and a sound mind. So here's one thing you can do right now to help you to better understand this idea of leadership. Write down on a sheet of paper one thing in your life that would not be true if a leader did not step in and encourage you in a specific direction. Go ahead and for you business owners, take 7 minutes, write that down, and then head on over to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to take that healthy business owner assessment. It will help you to understand why leadership matters.